Hi, I'm Pati and welcome back to A Small Geeky Chica Figures. Today we're doing entry number 16 out of 147 with Nendoroid number 616, Tsukishima Kei from the hit show Haikyuu. And of course, there can't be a complete Karasuno team without Tsukishima and his smug tallness. He is definitely one of my friend's favorite character and he's a very cute Nendoroid. So if we take a look, he comes with his smug face and his little glasses, and he's ready to do his jump as a middle blocker, as you can see right here. And he has his classic little smug faces and like, I am better than you face. He comes with his volleyball, of course. And this is one of my favorite faces to put him in and poses. It's just adorable. He comes with his little headphones because he is too cool for you. And he also comes with his extra volleyball specific glasses, which I do believe was gifted to him by his brother, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, that's most of his poses. He's ready as the tall middle blocker of the team. So let's get him out of this box and check him out in overhead. Tsukishima is ready to get out of here. So let's get him out of this box. So as you can see, that just fell out of there. He has the standard Haikyuu volleyball court stand. The support stand. And here we have Tsuki. Like many Nendoroid, he comes with the three faces. He comes with his more intense, ready to play, serious face. He comes with his smug little face, where he's making fun of the rest of the team because he's so much smarter. And then he comes with his extra smug face when he's making fun of Hinata, pretty much. Hinata and Kageyama. Those are the faces. But unlike a lot of the other Nendoroids I have, Tsukishima wears glasses, so it's really kind of cool that he comes with his glasses right there that connect to his hair. So as you can see, his little hair has little... Oh wait. If I focus, you might be able to see that his hair has these little grooves right there that hold on to his glasses, which are separate pieces. And you can easily swap them out with his more volleyball glasses. And just put them in there, right there, right there, and then they stay perfectly on his face. But yeah, let's switch him to his super smug face. So in order to do that, I would take off his glasses just to make it a little easier. I think you can take off the front of his hairpiece, his bangs with the glasses on anyway, but just to be safe, let's take off his face and put on the super smug face. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. And let's just give him his regular standard glasses. So there we have Kei in his smug face, extra smug face, and his regular glasses. Let's take a look at the booklet, which we kind of did skip over a little bit today. See if we can open it. So it shows you all the parts he comes with. His faceplate and with the glasses, his other two faceplates. He has a set of headphones that you can put around his neck that we saw in the box. His volleyball glasses, his stand, and extra neck joint. And then after that, he also comes with bent legs positions, just like Hinata and Kageyama, which you can switch out. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra arm pieces. Depending on what kind of pose you have, he has the arm hand poses where he's holding onto his glasses and he has a hand on his hip, which you can see in this position, which is the one I think I'm gonna put him in a bit. And then he also has one of the hands that can hold onto the volleyball that has a little nub. He has his hands that you can put facing back so when he's about to do a big jump and block. And then he has his hands where they're all spread out so he can block the other team from doing a successful spin. So as you can see here, it has this kind of sticky piece of plastic. I guess we can call it tape right over it, so making sure the hands don't slip out. You can easily take it off and then put it back on when you need to. It does have a very soft, very weak adhesive on the back. But yeah, like I was saying, he has these 2 arms that come with their special shoulders that he's gonna use to block any spikes from being successful on their side of the court, right there, as Kudo and Akashi taught him. Kudo and Bokuto, actually, sorry. Akashi was there, though. Then he has his hand that has a little nub that can hold onto the volleyball. Like many of the other Haikyuu, I remember Oikawa does it for sure. He has a little nub, and then there's a little hole. And you can just put it right there. And then he can stand holding onto the ball without needing to use any extra pieces. Then he has this hand, which we will be using when I pose him, that holds onto his glasses. So let's see if we can zoom in a little bit more. We can focus. It has a little opening in between the hand where you can fit in the glasses. If it will focus, there we go. You can see that. And he actually has 2. He has one for each arm, his left hand and his right hand. Let that one go there. And then he has his hand that he puts on his hip that we saw in that position earlier. And he has his 2 bent knees right there. So unlike the Marth one that we saw a little while ago, his legs don't naturally bend. They don't have that extra joint. So if you wanted to give him bent legs, you would switch it to these ones and remove the straight legs that he currently has on and comes with. So let's see. There's one right and one left. And this pose is his right leg. So there should be... Let's see if we take out the little joint. Let's see if it says in the inside which one's right, which one's left. Because his legs don't look all that different from left to right. So let's see, this is R2. So this one is his right leg. So put that back in there. And we're gonna switch out his legs. So you can see right here, we just pull it out. Has a little joint even in there. And we can put this one in here. Let's go. And then we're part of the way there. I think this one makes it seem like he's standing against a wall. And then for this, let's see. Do we get to just keep his arm or do we switch his arm? We'll see. Put his arm. Switch his shoulder. Let's put his arm right there, and I think that works. I don't think we need to switch the shoulder blade for this one. Move this arm, and let's see. Is this his right arm? Checking if this one says right or left, just in case. But thumb inside. This is his right arm. So let's see if we can get him into this pose. Yeah. There he is, holding onto his glasses while he's making fun of Hinata or Kageyama. Something they said, something they did required a sarcastic remark. And then we can also add on to his headphones, because that's what he's wearing in the box. So let's see. Let's take off his head and see if that makes it easier. I do think you can put these on without taking off his head, but sometimes it's just easier to take off the head completely. Let's get it in there and right there. And they've got some wiggle room, so there he is in his smug, sarcastic self, ready to make fun of his fellow first-year teammates. No mercy. No mercy at all. There we got Kei Tsukishima joining the Karasuno team in my Nendoroid collection. But I think that's it for today. I definitely have some of him in this particular pose in my Nendoroid photography, which I'll add to the end of this video. But yeah, why don't you drop me a comment and let me know if you like Kei and Haikyuu. Is Tsukishima one of your favorite or least favorite characters? Hey, you can give me some kind of emoji, some music kind of emoji to let me know that you made it to this part of the video. If you enjoyed, I hope you consider liking and subscribing. I post Nendoroid Collection videos every Friday at 11 AM Pacific time, except on the weeks that I do unboxing videos. But other than that, you'll usually get some Nendoroid Collection videos. We're still only about a 10th of the way through my collection, so we've got a long way to go. So I hope you'll join me in the next coming weeks for the rest of the year until we get to number 147 and counting. But anyway, see you next time. Bye bye!